Focusing then on the text of the UAE reservation, this is notably vague and non-specific. It merely makes a reservation with respect to Article 9, with no wording of any kind specifying the content and nature of that reservation. The rest of the reservation then reflects the wording of Article 9, what it concerns, l'article selon lequel in the French text. Notably, however, what follows omits the key wording on the responsibility of a state for genocide. So looking just at the text, it is quite unclear what the intent of the UAE reservation is. In what respect does it seek to exclude or perhaps modify the effects of Article 9? It might be to require a further consent. It might be to require some preconditions to the seizing of the court, such as negotiation. It might be intended as a statement that the UAE does not consider itself bound by Article 9, save for when its own state responsibility is directly in issue. The court must consider whether the UAE's notably elliptical reservation is intended to exclude jurisdiction over its own state responsibility for genocide, despite the apparently careful omission of those very words from its reservation. Sudan says this cannot be the case. Or, more to the point, for current purposes, that at least prima facie the UAE reservation is capable of being interpreted other than as a statement that the UAE does not consider itself bound by Article 9 with respect to the issues of state responsibility that are now before you. The court should not, and indeed cannot, at this very early stage, conclude on the elliptical wording of the UAE reservation that, to borrow the words of the joint separate opinion of the 5 judges in the DRC and Rwanda case, when they were considering object and purpose, that the UAE wished to be in a position to shield from international judicial scrutiny any claim that might be made against it concerning genocide. Surely, that critical role could not be defeated by an ambiguously worded reservation such as now before you that is capable of being interpreted, at least prima facie, in a way consistent with the exercise by this court of its jurisdiction under Article 9.